33 degrees right now, and a very special event is coming. We've been talking about this movie, Jesus Thirsts, the Miracle of the Eucharist, and it's coming to a parish area near you, and we're really pleased to have Monsignor Tad Oxley with us this morning. St. Mary's Millersville and St. Michael Gibsonburg presenting this wonderful documentary, the #1 documentary of 2024.
Isn't that crazy?
Good morning, Monsignor.
Good morning, Mr. Finn. Good morning, Dave. How are you, gentlemen?
Doing great. How are you this morning, Monsignor?
Wonderful. I was enjoying that conversation about Pope Francis. That Gaudete et Exultate that he mentioned to Macron there, that you mentioned, Dave, that is a beautiful little exhortation synthesizing his real approach to the spiritual life. It's one of the best things that he's written. I highly recommend that little exhortation. So I'm glad he mentioned it to President Macron there.
Well, and I appreciate the fact that you are encouraging people to read it and the fact that you pronounced it correctly, because I don't know how to speak Latin.
Dave, some of those titles are difficult.
And everybody says, is that the same thing Dave said? Because that wasn't anywhere near what Dave said.
Well, we're talking about the same thing, Dave. We're talking about the same thing.
All right, let's go to Jesus Thirst. Everyone excited about this movie, and there is something... and there's something very encouraging about so many people being excited about the movie, but there's another level to this with St. Mary and St. Michael sponsoring, bringing this movie forward for everyone to see coming up at Fremont Ross Performing Arts Center there in Fremont, Ohio. Tell us all about that.
Right. So what this is, gentlemen, is one of our parishioners, we had a rather large delegation from our parishes go to the National Eucharistic Congress in Indianapolis. And one of those parishioners, Joanne Costa, really, she's been on fire for the Lord, but it's caught more fire when she was there, and really caught this desire to more deeply and more effectively evangelize, especially reaching those on the margins. So, she went to Fremont Ross High School, got the theater,
Wow.
made sure this documentary was going to be available on 2 different occasions. It's an amazing documentary. Jesus Thirst, in every chapel of the Missionaries of Charity of Mother Teresa around the world, Mother put above the crucifix, I thirst. So that's above the tabernacle and above the altar, because Jesus actually deeply thirsts for us in the Holy Eucharist. And when we respond to him in faith, we actually quench his thirst. And so that love language between Jesus and the human person, that love reality, sometimes when you put it into film, put it into words, it makes it just so much more palpable, powerful, experiential. We've got in this film, it's you've got the big names like Father Donald Calloway and Scott Hahn and Sister Briege McKenna and Bishop Andrew Cousins, who really. Bishop Cousins spearheaded this whole Eucharistic Congress, which is going to be, I think, a blueprint for evangelization for us in the United States the next 15 years. We're still tapping into these talks. Every other Tuesday, we've been listening into these talks from the Eucharistic Congress on video. So we're pretty excited about Jesus Thirst as part of our evangelization mission here at the parishes, and really trying to get the word out to a lot of parishes.
And there are 2 opportunities. If people can't make it on January 5th, there's another date, too, isn't there?
That's right. We have January 5th at 3 p.m. at Fremont Ross High School, and then also Friday, January 17th at 6:30 p.m. at Fremont Ross High School. So it's kind of nice it's in a public high school, too, because, it branches us out. It makes us more evangelical. We're trying to reach people deepen people who already frequent the Holy Mass, but also make a wider reach to reach all those Catholics who who are sacramentalized but have not become disciples.
Yeah, and plus the price of this is very, very, very affordable. $5 for an adult, $3 for seniors, $3 for young children all the way up to 8 to 12 years old, and then free, 7 years and younger, absolutely free. But I also like this idea of having this in the high school, Monsignor, because, look, this is a familiar place for the people there. It's a comfortable place for many of the people there. People who might be a little nervous about coming into a Catholic church aren't going to be nervous about going to the local high school and going to their performing arts center. They've gone there for other events. This is fabulous and wonderful. And the way that you can get signed up now is follow the link. Go to St. Mary, St. Michael's website. So that's St. Mary and the word is and, St. Mary and, A-N-D, stmichael.org. St. Mary and stmichael.org. You can follow the link there, get your tickets, get all signed up, get all the information. Don't miss the opportunity. I know this is important for the folks in your parish. It's also important for the people in the community, and thank you for doing it for the community at large.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the publication, for the promotion here. I'm really grateful for you putting us on, and we're grateful from the parishes, and we really pray this has a real it bears some fruits.
Yeah, and it's great too that this movie was in theaters briefly everywhere, but only briefly, and of course the National Eucharistic Congress and the year following. This is not a one and done thing. Now we were sent forth just like we are after Mass. To bring Jesus Eucharistically to others around us, and this is a great opportunity to do that. You might check this out, and then get tickets for both of them, and then bring somebody else with you for the second one. It might be a good idea. This is such a well done documentary.
I agree, and Ron, the thing is that it's a great Christmas present too. A lot of times we wonder,
nice.
I often wonder, what do I get somebody for Christmas? What I'm constantly thinking, what do I get my staff people, and what do I get my parents? And I never know. The last thing my mom needs is another article of clothing. So it's why wouldn't I get my mom tickets to something like this? So it's a great Christmas gift.
Well, one of the greatest Christmas gifts we've received came early, and that was the fabulous participation of your incredible parish families there at St. Mary's and St. Michael's for our fall campaign and our fall share-a-thon. And Monsignor Oxley, we can't thank you and your family, your parish family, enough.
I was so grateful for the deep response that we gave you, Dave, because you're really, I really love the mission of Catholic Radio, and just to see our parishes respond so deeply and authentically and spiritually, can't thank God enough. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, there's a common theme that I heard while I was at your parishes, and that was over and over and over again. They said in unison, "We love our pastor. We love our pastor." And I do too.
Well,
so
I'm
thank you very much,
that.
Monsignor Oxley.
I'm humbled by that. Thank God.
All right, don't miss it. Jesus Thirst, the Miracle of the Eucharist. It's a very inspirational movie and a wonderful documentary and highly entertaining, too, I might say. So, yeah, get your tickets now for the Sunday, January 5th, 3 p.m. performance or the Friday, January 17th, 6:30 p.m. screening. And you can, again, go to St. Mary and stmichael.org and get your tickets for Jesus Thirsts. Monsignor Tad Oxley, thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you,
wonderful
Monsignor.
day.
Thank you, gentlemen. Bless you. Bye.